The war between Israel and Hamas is escalating once again. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has declared that the latest airstrikes on Gaza are only the beginning. Meanwhile, protests in Tel Aviv are growing, with families of hostages accusing the government of sacrificing their loved ones. Over 400 Palestinians have been killed in the recent attacks, including many children. Thousands of displaced families in Gaza are fleeing from one place to another, trying to escape the bombings, only to find that nowhere is truly safe. Israel insists it is only targeting Hamas and blames the militant group for using civilians as human shields. Officials have urged Palestinians to evacuate, but with non-stop airstrikes and no safe zones, the question remains, where can they go? Netanyahu has made it clear Israel will keep striking Hamas with increasing force. From now on, he says, negotiations will only take place under fire. But not everyone in Israel agrees. In Tel Aviv, thousands have taken to the streets, demanding an end to the war. Many feel abandoned by the government, questioning whether their leaders truly have the people's best interests at heart. The war is also shaking up Israeli politics. Far-right politician Itamar Ben-Gvir has returned as Minister of National Security after resigning in January in protest of a previous ceasefire. His comeback signals that Israel's leadership is doubling down on the military offensive, making peace talks even less likely. Just weeks ago, there was hope for a ceasefire, but negotiations have completely collapsed. Hamas rejected a new proposal from the U.S., claiming it failed to guarantee a permanent end to the war. Israel, on the other hand, refuses to back down without achieving its war goals. And with no clear plan for who will govern Gaza if Hamas is removed, the conflict is more complicated than ever. As Israel vows to push forward and Hamas refuses to surrender, the question remains, how much longer will this war last? What do you think? Will Israel's strategy force Hamas to surrender? Or is this war only getting worse? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more breaking news updates.